What is up, everyone? As you guys know, we've been working hard on the Pro car, step by step, making this thing actually look like something special, and we're getting there. We have a lot ahead of us, but a lot has been tackled, and last time you guys saw, we got the radiator officially mounted for good. We got the filler neck for the gas tank. We also have our coolant expansion on top, and it's all starting to get tied together and really look like something. Now, you guys haven't seen it with the clamshell on yet, sitting on the ground. We just threw this on because Spoon is actually getting right to work on the rear bash bars. That's it, 2 hands, baby. This is the first time we've seen the clamshell on in a long time, and this is the first time we've seen it with the car sitting on the ground. And it's crazy how much bigger the car looks.
She went to Colombia.
She went to Colombia. She got the booty lift. We've been seeing it sitting as like a compact for so long now that it's like weird to see it with an ass on it.
Compact. Is that S14 Ti?
It's an S14 Ti. It's cool because you get to see how far away all our components are from the danger zone, right? Everything's so tucked up, which is good, right? We have like, I guess this would be like almost.
So you can misjudge 2 feet and you'll still be all right.
I mean, we've seen it in drift maps the whole time. The dudes are just sitting in the wall. But we're gonna try not to do that. But on top of that, we got a couple small bits in the bay. The brakes on. You can see them right there. Go watch the last video. I was really ill. I'm still kind of sick, so don't judge me being brain dead, but it is what it is. But for now, let's get to work. For bash bars for the rear, we made it a little bit easier for us. So we got this boxed rear end from Group D in Ireland, right? Darren McNamara, my boy, he makes this rear end for the S chassis. We modified it a little bit so it was a little bit shorter since we are using a fuel cell up front versus it being in the rear. So what's nice about this is it has tabs in the rear on both corners to allow us to bolt on bash bars that are replaceable because, well, rear bash bars are definitely a disposable item on the car. They get bent very, very easily from transitioning and hitting people because they're in the way, or
Will literally get replaced more often than the brake pads.
Exactly. Like you'll see, next time you go to FD, walk around the pits and you'll just see piles of bash bars from teams. So the goal is to make them simple so they can be replaced. And what's nice about it is they're bolt on, right? So we have these bar ends from Group D that will slip into the end of the tubing, get welded on, and then it allows us to replace our bash bars as quickly as that.
It's a smart design too, because the reality is like, because there's 2 points and they're the vertice, right? It's vertical.
Okay.
When you get
vertical, I like this.
Whenever you get hit, this has
can we put a tag? Collision specialist. Brian's been doing this.
The point is, like, this has the ability to rotate around the most comfortable angle that it wants to rotate, which is sideways this way. So the chances
what Brian's
of you
saying is the bar's gonna get hit on the side and then allow the mounting point to pivot with it.
Yeah, the bash bar becomes the crumple zone, and hopefully none of this ever gets damaged.
You like that? That's cool.
Hot potato. Hot potato.
Still toasty.
So what's the bright idea here?
I don't have a bright idea. I'm just winging it. It's like the rest of my life.
Bend some bars and
Hope it fits.
let's learn a crazy fact about Spoon. He won't eat preheated food. Reheated food. He won't eat reheated food.
I don't like the texture.
That's crazy.
So I don't meal prep. So I go to the gym 7 days a week to make up for the lack of diet.
Okay.
Sorry, James, I didn't know you were filming.
What are you doing? You look nuts on that thing.
It's such a nice day.
Nuts. You don't like it? Just with that whole fit, with the hood up, you just look nuts.
You would probably look nuts on it too.
We got rubber gloves on. You just look suspicious.
This is a vintage motorcycle. 2000 XR.
That's an XR50. That's nostalgic. Look nuts with that Punisher ass Nismo fake.
Punisher ass.
Look at it, it's like the skull. You see that?
Oh my god, yeah, that is Punisher.
That's a bull. Like a bull, that's the Nissan logo, right?
Grab life by the horns, right?
A bull.
Yeah.
What Facebook ad got you that? Your mom bought you that off a Facebook ad.
She did.
Oh, Lori, I knew it. Lori, I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh yeah, one shot per side. Got no room to serve it.
You said you're winging it.
Dang it. That's the rest of your life. Man who knows how to work the pipe. Did you hear me? Good.
So we actually had the wrong size tubing, so we had to order it, but it'll be here right in the morning, so we'll get right back to that. But in the meantime, we want to get the body panels mocked back up on the car. So doors are on.
Introduce some red back into the
Brought
equation.
the red back into it. We can't escape it. Jordy, go get a can of spray paint and just, I don't care, don't even, just spray it. Like, I'm over it. Cut. Just red gone. Also, reminds me how much I don't like the color blue because there's a lot of blue in this gel coat.
Yeah.
See? But we get the front end mocked up, we could actually start figuring out how everything's gonna mount in the front because we gotta still bolt up the intercooler, mount up the intercooler and do a bunch of other mounting. So this will help us get to the next step with things. It's my first set of fiberglass doors. I forget how kind of ridiculous these things are. I know, if these were Kevlar, I would just... You ever got, any of you guys ever door a Corvette? Corvettes have fiberglass, they have fiberglass doors factory and a lot of guys put carbon ones on them. I've driven a couple of them and you could literally feel the door go boing, boing. It's so wild. Alright, well S chassis looks super dorky without side skirts on, so it's gotta go on for test fit. But should we take a moment to talk about how the fitment of every car in Pro Spec right now?
This is how they'd run it all season.
Just super doof with a 4-inch sucked in wheel. Do we just keep the Pro Spec look?
Please God, no.
I can make, half of them are my friends, so I can make fun of them. You know who you are. I think Dean is the king of splitting the difference between fitment and function. Can we give him the crown for that one? I mean, Dean's got a lot of crowns, but when it comes to fitment and function,
Nah, he just wrote the book on the 14.
14, 15, he killed it.
He wrote the book.
He wrote the book. But even like his his FD isn't really competitive anymore. But you know what I mean? Like, come on, he killed it, Dean. I say every time you need skirts. The super doof is just like. It's just,
Look how far the wheels sunk in compared to the skirt. It's crazy.
I get it, right? The more you can bring a wheel in, the more side butt you have, and so it's a little enticing to want to have, you know, someone's tracks you just need to sink your wheels and it really gives you that bite. Fuck, it looks awful. Right pipe acquired. Now it's time to bend up an ass for this thing. Or, yeah, right? Because the fiberglass would be the pants, right? If you think about it, fiberglass would be the pants.
Is this the underwear?
The bash bar would be the butt, be your skeleton.
No, it's a thong.
That's a thong?
Bash bar's a thong.
Bash bar is a thong? Mm-hmm. We could argue that all day. I don't know. seeing that? It's gonna look like butt cheeks, I'm telling you.
The lube you use, it really looks like Chick-fil-A sauce.
You want Chick-fil-A, don't you?
I do. How'd you know?
That does look exactly like Chick-fil-A sauce. Let's see. No. We got butt cheek number 2.
Are your butt cheeks level like that?
I don't know. I can't see it. You tell me. Our little crash cheeks are done, and now crash cheeks is what I'm calling them. Now we're gonna have our little group D tube ends welded to them.
What are these skirts? Look at the front wheel. It goes under the tire.
Oh, the skirt like goes
It's aggressive.
Yeah.
And the wheels we have to run are actually gonna poke out a lot more than that. It needs to be like this.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Silly looking.
It's barely gonna fit on a trailer.
You like my Pro Spec fitment?
That's not the fitment, but you're right. And honestly, if you guys don't know this, having a lower or a higher offset in your rear can actually add a lot of stability to your drift car. It's actually something that a lot of people don't understand. Like,
Run a better tire. No, I'm kidding.
you're kind of right, but like you'll have way more side bite with a higher offset.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah.
fitment.
You gotta find the balance. My balance is me not drifting on 3 pieces.
You'll realize one day when
that was my compliment.
it's like something I feel like every drifter realizes one day when they run out of wheels of their own and they grab some from their friend and it's like a way different offset, and all of a sudden they're like, damn, car's kind of easy as hell to drive on this. Like,
Why does this shit rip?
That's why I was wearing stock 17-inch wheels on my Ebisu car. Feels good. Looks torquey though.
let's all look at it. This a piece you guys plan on building 2 of right now, or no?
Eventually, not right now.
Not right now, but
The
we
first
definitely-
rendition will be what we like and what we don't like about it. And
Yeah,
then
then
the
you'll
second,
learn from the next one, right?
Yeah, like obviously there's different thicknesses, there's different tube sizes, and there's different position that we could put it. Should we have it farther out in the clamshell? Should we have it closer in the clamshell? Like, you want them to give, but you want them to give too much, right?
That's another good point to make. It's so far in so it doesn't disrupt the car. If you put the bash bar up against the bumper, the minute you touch the wall, to disrupt the car. At least Jimmy will feel the accent go into the wall and be like, oh.
You gotta find the balance.
The car got butt cheeks now.
I told you, that's what I've been saying. That'll be my
You didn't say it to
thumbnail.
me.
My car gets butt cheeks.
Yeah, right. That'd be DJ's thumbnail.
That would be. So your boy is still very, very sick. I need to go home and just rest. So we're gonna lead the boys to it. So good luck.
Yeah, we got it. Go get some rest.
Thank you. Send me a picture of that butt when you're done, all right?
All right.
I'm gonna get some Pedialyte and hopefully be good tomorrow.
All right, Spoon's got the entire outline done, tacked together. Now time to glue it all and finish it up. Booty cheeks. They made.
Your little butt.
Not bad for winging it.
Just a cute little butt. Yeah, they look like identical, almost mirrored.
See, just gotta wing it sometimes. Don't take life too seriously, kids.
And so, like we said earlier, this is a very wearable item on the car. And so this is just the first rendition of them. They might come out farther, they might come in closer, they might be made out of a completely different material. Damn,
Might just work. Who knows?
that went in really easy.
Thank you. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost.
Almost like you didn't wing it.
Watch this one fight me.
Yeah, this one's gonna fight you. You were saying that in European rule books,
They don't care for it being one piece. The only people that care for it being one piece is FD.
so if we were going to FD rules,
So
we have to tie the two in together. So it's technically one piece. But we don't really know where this car is going, so we might just leave it two separate pieces right now. That was good. That went in super easy. I was kind of expecting it to fight you a little bit.
Nah, those are the benefits of welding it or tacking it on the car. Always another thing off the list of very long list.
Of a lot. So do you think that we'll make like a jig for this in the future so they come together easily?
Nah, these things are actually pretty simple to make. Like, now that I know the process of it and have somewhat of the measurements off my bender, I can probably bang out 2 sets in a day.
So
not-
you make the chicken noodle soup once.
Yeah, the
And
hardest
you know
part
how to
is-
make it
yeah,
the next time.
The hardest part is doing it the first time. Once you figure out how to do it the first time,
They go straight together.
it's cake work after that.
So while Jimmy's sick, we've just been trying to button up a few pieces that just take a little bit of finesse. And
A little bit of thinking outside the box.
exactly, and that's something Spoon's pretty damn good at. And so with this flimsy ass trunk, we need a way to mount it properly that's easy to get off, but it's not gonna go flying off on track.
Yeah.
So Spoon came up with these little brackets that mount behind the taillights. Show them how this goes on. We're not utilizing the trunk. If we get in here, we're not storing anything. We're getting in here to work. And so we need this thing to come off quick, fast, and in a hurry. So 2 push buttons. It's secure back here. And the fitment's actually really nice.
It's pretty good. You got a butt now.
Now she's got pants. That's what we said earlier, right?
The nice skin tight jeans. Yeah. Right? Fresh back from Colombia.
WBO.
Yeah. Either way.
I personally, I know you don't like this idea. I think it needs a drag wing.
Absolutely not.
I think it needs to come out far.
Absolutely not.
What do you think? What do you
That
think?
is disgusting. Bare minimum it needs a cookie wing.
It needs a Koki wing?
Bare minimum. I know he has one in the office. Should we try it on?
The Koki wing? Honestly, an S15 wing might actually be pretty cool.
This is a cookie wing, right?
Yeah, that's a Koki. Okay, wingless and Koki wing. Personally, it's not my flavor.
No.
Here, let me hold it. What do you think?
Better than knowing, but it ain't it either.
Yeah, I completely agree. It needs something, but I don't know if this is it.
This ain't it.
It needs something back here. It definitely needs a roof wing once we finally get some Lexan on it. Just like bring the roof line out a little bit. But I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. I still vote drag wing.
Nope. I said, all right. Can we pull a poll in the comments? Big wing or drag wing? You guys let us know.
Extend the booty a little bit or big wing,
Big wing.
up here.
I'm team big wing.
Big wang.
Big wang.
We got the bash bars completed. Spoon did a killer job on these. Got them coated in some Steel It Black. We'll let those dry overnight and cure. Put them back on the car. Car looks phenomenal, especially with the kit and everything on.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a car again.
Especially being able to just like peek in here, like with the trunk on, seeing the radiator back here, the fuel cell, everything. Full race car mode.
Yeah, no, this thing's, and everything's actually getting mounted.
It's actually being assembled.
Yeah. When you start making lines, you know you're getting close.
We're getting close. We're still far off, but we're close. Hopefully Jimmy comes back feeling great tomorrow. He needs some soup and a good night's rest. But for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Spoon?
Have a wonderful night.
It's sad because I